guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Deysi Alvarez with Monument Production on their new special broadcast to raise relief funds for their creative community. I'm so excited to be part of this and share tonight with you. Your support donation will make all the difference to help our community deliver entertainment and keeping a creative community alive. You can Venmo us or click the PayPal link at any time during or after our broadcast. Your donation will be used to help support this production and artists, as well as providing materials and supplies to families and healthcare workers in need at this time. Hi, I'm Deysi Alvarez. I am the first guest with this Pubcast. I'm going to be teaching you how to make a kick-ass drinks at home, especially during this time. You're quarantined, you're staying alone, you don't want to go to bars, you can't really see that many people. So I decided to introduce you with this drink. It's one of my favorite. Oaxacalifornia Law inspiration came from entering a competition. I didn't know what to name the drink, but I love, artists such as Tupac Shakur, so I thought about California love. So therefore, this drink is inspired by Tupac Shakur, the rapper. So I started with Vida Mezcal, which is very smoky. Vida is actually come from Espolon agave. It's very smoky. I consider, and the best way to explain this drink to anyone, or the spirit actually, I tell them it is like scotch to Mexican. Also, I use tequila Espolon silver. You could use any one you like, whatever your preferences, but it has to be true weather agave. Now, I'm gonna tell you how to build this drink. Everything that I use is fresh ingredient. I'm gonna start, as I like to build my drinks, with citrus, juicer, syrups, or gums, or whatever sweetener you have, and then I build this. I build it with spirits. So I'm gonna start with 1 ounce. It's 1 ounce all around drink. So I'm gonna start with 1 ounce of lime juice, 1 ounce of pineapple. Who doesn't like pineapple? You're crazy if you don't like it. Anyway, so then I'm gonna use a one of my syrup, which is actually part of Taste of Deysi. This syrup is very unique. No one has it. I guarantee you that you will love it the moment. If you like spicy, the moment you try it, you love it. So this syrups, it is actually called pineapple ricotta gum. I'm using 1 ounce, and it's a little bit, it is incorporated into a little bit of a spiciness and sweet, but yet a little bit exotic. I use ricotta gum for my name just because ricotta is a Peruvian or South American ají, which is pepper, but it's a little bit spicy. It's kind of sweet, but with a nice kick towards the end. So it's very similar to a bell pepper, but red. Anyway, so I use ricotta, I use pineapple, I use vanilla, pure vanilla, which means I actually cut the bean, take the strip, and remove all the inside, because as you know, vanilla beans tend to have a little tiny grains in it, so you don't want it to be so much incorporated into the drink. Therefore, I use everything fresh. Like I said, it's a big preparation. This is gonna be a little bit sweet, spicy, but with a nice vanilla flavor that a lot of people cannot really tell what it is. I guarantee you, when you order my syrup, my gums, pineapple ricotta gum is something that you will never get out of your mind. You will always want to order, and you can always subscribe it to A Taste of Deysi, or you could buy this product at tasteofdeysi.com. Anyway, I'm gonna use 1 ounce. All right, so now it comes to building the soul of the drink, which is gonna be 1 ounce of Vida Mezcal. Then I use 1 ounce of Espolon. Like I said, you could use any tequila you like, but I prefer this one as of now. So the way this drink is actually made, I like to shake it. Again, I'm home quarantined, so I have gloves. So I'm gonna be using ice cubes to shake this drink. I like to give it like a medium shake. And I'm gonna be using a big rock so it doesn't dilute the drink as much. And then after, I'm gonna use my Hawthorne strainer, followed by a fine strainer, just to make sure that you don't have any additional particles into this drink. in restaurants, when I make this drink, which is being featured, and it's also this drink is also featured in different. It has fish. This drink is actually great, but it's being featured in maybe like one or two magazines, like for example, Los Angeles Times and whatnot. And this drink, like I said, is one of my favorite. I love tequila, I love mezcal, the smokiness, I love pineapple, and the fresh pineapple juice and lime juice. So I'm still double straining this. Bear with me. And I normally like to use the end of the Hawthorne strainer just to get all the leftovers, juices and gums and whatnot. Then I also, you could use, I like to use, especially now time we all try to save, try to stay at home, I like to use a pineapple stock. Normally, you could just put that in, that's a Oaxacalifornia love, or you could use a fresh piece of pineapple. You could also use a dehydrated pineapple juice, which I'm a fan of it just because they last longer, everything is great. Now, this is another way that I could do it. You could do it this way, whatever is easier for you at this point. Why let anything to go waste? Nothing should be wasted. So I use that time to time. I tend to clip the tip of that, so when you actually drink this drink, when you drink this drink, it doesn't poke your nose. That would be the worst things you want. So cheers for Oaxacalifornia love. So the next drink that I'm gonna create, please don't be alarmed at the name. Yes, everybody could drink it, men, females, not so much kids, unless it's minus alcohol. So this drink that I call it the Green Goddess. Why? Well, as you know, do you see any goddess to be out of shape? No. But most importantly, right now we're not hitting the gym, we're not doing yoga in a close-up place just because everybody's trying to stay quarantined, just to make sure that we're all safe, everybody stay at home. So therefore, I decided to introduce you with the Green Goddess. The Green Goddess is a combination of green apples. You could use red apples, but I like to use Granny Smith apple just because they're sweet, but they have a little bit tartness to it. And also I use kale leaves. In case you don't have a special juicer for that, you could use a blender, throw in 2 big kale leaves, make sure you wash them. Also wash everything that you use nowadays. And about 5 apples, and then blend it, double strain it. So this is what we got. So on this one, I'm gonna start by using, again, 1 ounce of lime juice. Actually no, I'm gonna be using 1.5 of a combination of Granny Smith apples and kale. You could use anything that you like, especially these days. You're trying to fight any cold or anything like that. You could use different things that you could use. You could use agave. Again, you could use my pineapple ricotta gum, which again, you could order that through tasteofdaisy.com. Or if you actually wanna put ginger syrup, you could also get that through tasteofdaisy.com. On this one, I'm gonna go a little bit lesser, so I'm gonna use 3/4. And that's simple to make. I normally make this. You can make it at home. It's a bit complicated to make, especially if you don't have the right juicer. It's a little hard. So it's gonna be nothing but pressed ginger, water, and a little bit of sugar. And on this one, you could use any spirit. If you like vodka, you could use vodka. If you like tequila, you could use tequila. If you like rum, you could use rum. I prefer tequila or vodka just because it's nice, easy to go. Again, you could also add a little bit of spiciness to it. Again, you could also use another brand, Ghost Tequila Silver. It has a little bit of kick to it, so it will be a perfect drink in case you want to incorporate a little bit of spiciness to it. Again, you could model jalapeno, but why do that when you could buy Ghost Tequila? It just has the perfect kick. Again, on this one, I'm gonna use 2 ounces. And this is for the healthy folks. You know, like they say, eat your drink. This is what you be eating and drinking your drink. So I'm adding ice. A little check here and there. Again, if you don't have a big rocks, that's fine. If not, you could use a big rock or regular ice. Again, I happen to have big blocks, so I'm gonna use that for now. This one you could garnish with lime, no garnish, whatever you like. It is to your preference. If you're at home, why waste the lime to make lime wheels when you could actually just save it and just enjoy this drink? Green Goddess for you. Cheers. Last but not least, the last drink that I'm gonna create, it could be a cocktail or a mocktail. I like to actually drink this at nighttime. There's 3 things that I use. I use chamomile tea, lemon tea, and chai tea. It is great together, and I also use my special syrup, which is a pistachio orgeat that could be incorporated, coconut orgeat, which is great, that goes well together. Again, you could share it with the whole family. I would recommend you to drink this in the morning if you're gonna add chamomile, because chamomile could make you a little bit sleepy. You don't want that. You want to have the energy, so therefore I only add lemon and chai tea. So I'm letting this beautiful tea steep while I'm gonna talk about this drink. So the way you make this drink, right, it could be hot, it could be cold. I prefer hot. Why? Just because it's so comforting. Every time you drink something nice and hot at night, it just makes you relax. So I like to start by adding the coconut orgeat. You could use an ounce depending how much tea you want to use. If it's gonna be 2 ounces, 3 ounces of tea, you could modify. So on this one I'm gonna go 1.5 of coconut orgeat, which you could purchase at tasteofdaisy.com. And just to let you know, all this drink that I'm creating today, I'm gonna donate some of my syrup to Black Market, and you could actually order drinks through them, or you could purchase the syrup. Now, if you order everything through them, everything will be pre-batched. All you gotta do is just add your booze or nothing whatsoever. So to continue, I'm gonna go with a pistachio orgeat, which is something that a Taste of Daisy provide as well. I like to keep it even, so I'm gonna do 1.5 as well, because you want, not only you want pistachio and the coconut flavor, but it actually just go fantastically together. And then you could add as much tea as you want. I'm gonna rinse my jigger just to add. I'm adding 2.5. This time I'm gonna double it up, maybe 3 ounces. Again, that's done. Now this is super hot. You could add a little bit lemon. Also, I have ginger if you want to add ginger. Now ginger, it will overpower the pistachio and the coconut and lemon tea. But again, if you're fighting a cold, like you normally drink, for example, hot toddies. I don't do hot toddy. This is exactly what I do. If you do this, you're gonna say bye-bye hot toddies. It's gonna be more like a pistachio, coconut, chamomile, or minus the chamomile. You could create this beautiful tea at night, and you could enjoy it with the whole family or just by yourself by adding rum or whiskey. Shh, enjoy. Now that I have shown you these 3 drinks, Oaxaca, California Love, Green Goddess, and Tea Land, you could actually have certain ways you could purchase them. I donate all the syrups to Black Market, which you could purchase all these drinks through them, or you could subscribe and get the syrup so you can make them at home at tasteofdaisy.com. You know how to make these amazing drinks at home. I want to take my time to talk to you about the coronavirus. It has affected us worldwide. Restaurant industry, productions company, artists, we're all in this together. It's a huge change for us, and we need to just come in together in this hard time. That's why I decided to donate 3 of my products to Black Market. One of those 3 products is going to be the coconut orgeat, pistachio, and pineapple ricotta gum. You could purchase them through Black Market. I'm sure you could order them through Grubhub or whatever other delivery companies there might be, or you could order them through A Taste of Deysi. Also, I haven't worked in a month. I've been trying to launch my company. I was about to do so, and everything seems to be on pause. Yes, it is on pause, but that doesn't mean we can't help the community. Together, we'll be stronger, and that's why I encourage anyone in the world to stay busy, to stay at home, try to help as much as I can. We have so many tools that we could share through our media. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Thank you so much for tuning in, liking, and sharing, and supporting our cause. You could find more Monument Entertainment on all their streaming platforms here at www.monument.productions. I have entered a competition through a Ghost Tequila, and I happened to win the first round. So please give me a vote so I could continue the next round, as I want to win. So how do you do that? Going into ghosttequila.com/challenge Deysi Alvarez right there. Please give me a vote. Thank you again for tuning in tonight with Monument Production. We appreciate your support for the creative art. Once again, feel free to click the donate button to show us some love. See you next time.